Next, Shelley King's life-changing result...
It's enormous. It's extraordinary.
...sends her to India on the hunt for the truth.
I feel it's going to seem very hackneyed to say a whole person, but in a way I do.
And Sally Ann Matthews gets the surprise of her life.
Ah! Oh, my God!
Peter Gunn is in Dev's shop on the brink of a DNA discovery.
Okay. I remember at school we have a colour blindness test. And it was a series of dots. I used to get it wrong because I'm colourblind. Irish, Scotland, Wales is the top of the list, 48%. Ah, Scandinavian, 14%. Because I always thought I was Viking.
Like Peter, 95% of the cast have some trace of Scandinavian DNA.
They were fighters. I feel, yeah, there's a bit of me, a bit of a northern fighter. Not that I would, you know, fight anybody.
In fact, it's the fourth most common ethnic group amongst the cast, collectively representing 10% of their DNA.
Yeah, it's mainly Scandinavian, 38%.
16% Scandinavian.
I'm 24% Scandinavian.
So, whilst Weatherfield channeled their inner Viking, Sally Ann Matthews is in Ashton-under-Lyne. Incredibly, her DNA revealed that she has a genetic cousin from the ranks of the Corrie cast.
I'm desperate to know who that is. That's like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I'm really hoping I get some more information today.
To find out who this secret cousin is, she's come to Ashton's Victorian bathhouse to meet historian Gay Oliver.
Hiya.
Lovely to meet you at last.
And you?
Who can help her find the common ancestor.
So what have you got for me here?
Gay has found a record of Sally Ann's great-great-grandfather, Nathaniel Ashworth, who was born in Ashton.
We found little Nathaniel there.
Oh.
And the only relative that seems to be is possibly his mother, Sarah Ashworth. She's 20 and he's 6 months old. The very next document we've got, this is Nathaniel's birth certificate.
OK.
And his mother is Sarah Ashworth. No father on his birth certificate. So it looks exceptionally likely that he was illegitimate.
Dun, dun, dun. The shame. I'm embarrassed already.
Well, it wasn't
To be honest, that's a tradition we've kept alive in our family.
Well, honestly, though, it wasn't quite as rare as you think.
No.
I did find that when I was doing things, it seemed to be 1 in 10 baptisms were illegitimate round about the period.
So what happened to Sarah Ashworth?
It's been very difficult to find out.
OK.
So I think we've stuck with the fact that this is as far back you can get on this particular line of your family. Absolutely zilch. No more information to go on. It's the sort of brick wall that it takes family historians about 10 years to solve.
The records may not go back any further, but Gay has discovered a woman with striking similarities from the same period.
So the next thing we've found is an 1851 census, but this one has got another lady called Sarah Ashworth, 10 years younger. The two Sarahs will have been in the same area at the same time. They must know each other in the area because they're living on the same streets.
In Victorian times, extended families often lived on the same street. And two Sarah Ashworths living just yards from each other is too much of a coincidence. And this is where DNA testing comes into its own.
Potentially cousins, then?
Yes. And we know that for definite because both these women, these Sarah Ashworths, have descendants that have the same DNA.
So that's my DNA and my Corrie
Yes.
cousin?
Well, one of those descendants is you, Sally Ann.
Right.
OK. And the other person is